Most of us use internet every single day, but very few people actually understand how it works. You might think it's something super complicated, like rocket science or the power grid, but it's not. By the end of this video, you will understand the internet better than the 90% of the people on the planet. The internet is nothing but a wire. A massive web of cables buried underground, stretched across the cities and even laying quietly on the bottom of the ocean. Inside those cables, your photos, messages and videos travel as pulses of light, moving faster than you can blink. So how does the invisible highway actually connect to you? This video you're watching right now started its journey inside a data center. Think of it as a gigantic warehouse full of supercomputers called servers. These servers store websites, videos and everything else you see online. When you press play, your phone sends a tiny digital request. Hey, can I get that video? That request travels through your internet service provider, or shortened ISP, and then out into the vast web of the fiber cables. That's why almost everything online, from YouTube to your emails, travel through optical fiber cables instead. These cables are true backbone of the internet. They connect continents, cities, data centers, and your local router, forming a single global network. Inside them, informations move as light. Billions of light pulses race through the fibers thinner than a strand of hair, carrying the digital DNA of the entire world. But before that light can find its way to you, it needs an address. Every device connected to the internet, a server, your laptop or even a fridge, has its own IP address. It's like a home address that tells the network where to deliver the data. But IPs are just long strings of numbers, hard for humans to remember. That's why we use domain names like youtube.com or google.com. They are friendly names that point to those numeric IP addresses. And when you type domain into your browser, something amazing happens. Your computer asks DNS, the domain name system. Hey, what's the IP address for youtube.com? The DNS checks its massive digital phone book and replies with the correct number. Only then your browser knows where to send your request. Once your request reaches the data center, the server starts sending your video, but not as one big file. It breaks it into millions of tiny packages. Each package contains a piece of your video, its position in the sequence, the source IP of the server and the destination IP or your device. Then router takes over. Routers are like traffic directors of the internet. They look at each package destination and decide the fastest route to get it there. Some packages go under the sea, some across the land, and sometimes they even take completely different paths. When they finally reach you, your device reassembles them in the right order, and your video starts playing instantly. If any packages go missing, your device politely asks for it again. All of this happens millions of times per second. So you might ask, where do those packages travel? Across continent, through the mountains, under the street, and deep below the oceans. Massive ships lay down submarine fiber cables across the seabed, connecting the entire planet. Each cable carries data between countries, making our world truly connected. Without those underwater cables, there would be no global internet. Once the signal reaches your region, it's converted from light to electrical signal by a router, then passed to an internet cable or a cell tower, and finally into your phone. By sending billions of packages all across the planet isn't a simple chaos. It's organized by rules called protocols. Those protocols decide how packages are passed and arriving at someone's screen on the other side of the planet, all in less than 1 second. That is our internet. Not a cloud, not a magic, just a pure, brilliant engineering, connecting the entire world through light, cables and logic. If you learned something new today, give this video a like, it helps more people understand the tech we use every single day, and subscribe for more simple breakdowns.